Dear parents, dear students, I am very happy to be here with you today. I came from Rome to see the legionary priests, and I found out that they had a program for me that included two masses, one for Goodlands Academy and one for Dublin Oak. And I am very happy to be here. I am honored to be here with you, celebrating this Mass. And we find here in the Gospel some ideas that I want all of you as families, but mainly the students, have in their hearts. In the Gospel of Matthew, we find, in first place, something about what's valuable, what is our treasure. We find the light to see what is really valuable. And I would like you to think about this. When you have been away from your homes for a whole year, maybe 9 months, you know what is valuable. You know that your family, the love of your parents, your friends, your home is very valuable. And then you realize that after 1 or 2 days you will be traveling, and all of a sudden you will realize that, okay, I am a little bit tired of my children, or I am a little bit tired of my parents. That happens, but you know in the bottom of your hearts that your parents, that the love of your parents, it's very valuable. It's a treasure for you. But is that the biggest treasure that you have in your lives? The love of your parents? Or you have something that is more important, that is more valuable than that? Yesterday, I was in the same church in the celebration of a funeral. The mother of one of our legionary priests died. And we were here, and this Father Amon was preaching also about light and darkness, like we have today in the Gospel. And he talked about living in the light or living in the darkness. And here today in the Gospel we have the same idea. There are things that are going to decay, things that are going to be valuable for some moments, and things that are going to be valuable forever. There is a story about a king that had 4 wives. He was not Catholic. 4 wives is not Catholic. And the first wife was a very good wife, and she cared always for him. But since she was the first wife, maybe was the older, and then he had a second wife that gave him a lot of pleasure, diversion, happiness. The third wife also was with him a lot. And then the fourth wife was very superficial, was only concerned about things. And all of a sudden, this king knew that he was about to die. He was close to death. And he called the wives, the fourth wife, and told her, "Do you want to come to me to the other life?" And the fourth wife told him, "You are completely crazy. I will rest here. I will go to some other one." And those words arrived to the heart of this king, and he was very, very sad. Then the third wife told him, "No, I am very, very sorry, but I won't go with you to death. I loved you while I was here with you, but not till death." The second wife arrived. They said, "No, I will go to the cemetery with you. I will leave you there. I will pray for you even, but I won't go with you to death." And then a little voice heard from behind said, "I will go with you to death." We are Catholic, and we all have 4 wives. Some of us sometimes are so attached to material things that it's like marriage. It's something that we cannot live without material things. And when we die, where are those things going to be? Parents, in the hands of your children. Material things will never go to death with you. They don't belong to you, they belong to others. When you die, they belong to others. Maybe even if you don't write your testament, they will go to the state. If you have an account in a bank that you only know, it will go to the bank. But you will never get your richness to the other life. The third wife, it's our body. Right now, in our modern culture, we give a lot to our body. We eat, we drink, and we do exercise to avoid the excesses of food and drink. There is a lot of concern for beauty, but our body will be dust. It won't go to the other life with us. Impossible. Our second wife are our friends, our parents, our family. They really love us. We really love them. But when we die, they will go to the cemetery with us. They will cry for us. They will pray for us. They might miss us, but they cannot go with us to the other life. And then we arrive to the first wife, our soul. Our soul will be always with us. That's the image of God. It's immortal. In this world, we care about material things. Sometimes we are too concerned about them. We fight for them. We are sad when we don't have them. We are concerned about our body, but no matter what, we are getting old. You are very young here. Your parents are not that young, your grandparents less. So our body is not going to be with us forever. It's not going to be beautiful forever. It's not going to be young forever. It's not going to be strong forever. Our family, they will be with us always, but only our soul will go with us to death. And here is the light that we need to see what's valuable and what is not valuable. At least in Mexico, when you go through the toll in the highway, you give them a 500 pesos bill, and the lady there starts seeing it through light to see if it's a false, the money is false or is valuable. We have to see through the light of God, through the light of eternity, through the light of our soul, what's really valuable. And you can see after this year here that you have many real valuable things. But the most valuable thing that you have is your faith. The most valuable thing that you have is the love of God. And I hope that with all the new friends, with better English, with better skills in many things, you bring home the faith and the love of God. That's really valuable forever. Don't be afraid to have this light. The world is not going to be concerned about your soul. You are the keepers of your soul. You are in charge of your soul. You are in charge of friendship with God. So I pray, God, in this Mass, that all of you, that your families have this light that is faith, that is able to find God in every circumstance of your lives. And then you will have a treasure in your hearts that no one can take away from you. That's my prayer. That's my intention for the Mass. And I really pray for you so you have God in your lives and the faith of God in your mind.